Hello, 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 hello. I hope everyone is doing fine today. Hope everyone's week is going fine so far. I am so confused as to how Twitch streaming how YouTube streaming works, but that's fine. We're just gonna try it today. Hi Nasabine, I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much. I thought I'd get into the festive spirit today. And think it's quite fitting. How is your week going? How are you today? Why is my bitrate so low? What is going on? That's not good. Okay, I think I know why it might be, but I don't like it. Wait, but apparently it's fine in my OBS. Hold on. Is stream on Discord taking more? I mean, stream on YouTube? I'm not sure. Maybe I should be using Restream instead. Maybe this is too much on my bandwidth. I'm just gonna try. Oh. I didn't realize my stream title did not change. That is on me. And the scuff today might be a bit more than it is usually because I am trying new stuff. It's the first time using OBS for this because apparently it's better. And I think it is, and it actually allows me to multi-stream. Hi Crimson, how are you? How's your week? And I really want to multi-stream. I don't know what's going on with it and if something's going wrong. So I hope the stream is fine. I hope it looks fine. I hope it works fine. And you can also watch the stream now over on YouTube, which should hopefully work. Doing good, how are you? I am great. It is the first week of my official vacation from work, which means I can solely focus on content creation, which is, quite frankly, what I want to do. And I'm gonna be aiming to do a lot when I start with work again, 6th of January. So over the holidays, obviously not on Christmas itself, I will still do some stuff in my free time, but I will be focusing on content creation and pouring a lot of time into stuff. I really hope this is gonna work out how I want it to, and I can hold the scuff to a minimum. But yeah, we'll see how this works. Hopefully it all works well. I have some potential collabs already lined up, but that should be fun. I still want to make more actual content other than streaming soon, but that requires planning and proper schedules, which I am known to not be well at doing. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best to hopefully start with the daily bug facts again, actually post them on TikTok as well, and all that different stuff. I'm going all in. Not fully all in, but I'm gonna try my best for a month to do as much as humanly possible. And before today's stream, I had a really oh my god. So I am trying to be way more healthy nowadays, simply because I think health is important, and I didn't take that good care of myself for the last few months, maybe a few years, and I'm trying to be healthier now, which is turning to be kind of harder than I thought it would be, but I'm going to the gym and I'm also trying to not eat as much junk food, which is working semi-fine, I guess. Could be worse, could be better. But I had a really... Okay, I'm trying to snack less on like unhealthy stuff, so I started snacking on fruit and nuts. But I realized, oh my god, wait, they don't have to be mutually exclusive, right? I can still be healthy, but have a bit of sweet into it. So I cut up some apples, put some banana next to it, and made a nice little chocolate sauce for myself. Obviously, I love dark chocolate because it's healthier. And that was so much fun. Like, those are so good, and it took me like 10 minutes or so. That was honestly so good. Look up Maindronia, the greatest silverfish of all time. What is Maindronia? Maindronidae. Okay, what we got? You will be judged on if they're actually the greatest or not. If they're not that cool, I don't know, man. Kinda gotta get judged. Maindronid is a very small family of silverfish basal insects belonging to the order Zygotoma. Just a single genus, Maindronia, and a handful of species. 4 species of these insects are found in some of the driest deserts on Earth, Sudan, Arabia. There's not much I can find about them, actually. 27 observations. What we got? iNaturalist, my beloved. Oh, they're cute. Lol, good for you. Get healthy. Yes, getting healthy is one of my top priorities, I think, for next year. And simply getting back into being athletic. Oh my god, they're tiny. Oh my god, they're so small. What abstract? Where would I be reading the abstract? I'm on Wikipedia. Past climatic changes on their effects on the phylogenetic pattern of the Gondwan. Hold on, that is a Science Direct article. Okay, hold on. I don't know if it's readable. Let's try making it a bit bigger. We only need this. The abstract silverfish consists of 3 described species from the desert biomes in Sudan, the Arabian Peninsula, and Chile. This distribution is remarkable for a closely related arthropod, suggesting a Gondwana relict group. Extensive collecting efforts in Chile show a surprisingly widespread distribution in the Atacama. These insects were even found in hyper-arid areas where no other metazoans could be observed. Maindronia can thus be considered as the most adapted desert animal in the Atacama, which in turn is one of the driest deserts in the world. The common habitat preference in the Chilean Atacama and evidently also in Sudan suggests that hyperarid environments have always been present, at least locally in South America, over the past 120 million years. Likely Chilean Maindronia have evolved with and within the Atacama Desert. This scenario clearly differs from that shown from other animals or plants that have more recently migrated into suitable environments in the Atacama. Phylogenetic analysis show the presence of at least 5 clades derived from a single ancestor and diverging in the last 15 million years, and the divergence times of the clades can be attributed to paleoclimatic changes, mostly periods of extreme hyper-rarity. That is interesting. I am not good with geography, so I don't know what actually is like the hottest desert and stuff. Metazoan means animal, by the way, so Maindronia are the only mammals in their areas. That's interesting. That's actually super interesting. So they're fully adapted to like the most heat there is. Okay, I don't care about the introduction. Oh, there's not a lot they wrote. Okay. Collection of insects, distribution to habitats. Oh, collected data show a surprisingly widespread distribution. Yep, with many sampling spots along the coastal Atacama. Yeah, conclusions, acknowledgements. Okay, they did not do a lot of research on these. Their natural environment unironically looks like the surface of Mars. That's interesting. Is there more on these? There's not that much on these. It's 2019. This is just a Wikipedia image. These are iNaturalist. They do. Also, you can have a link of the article to Sci-Hub to get the full article. I think this is the full article. I'm pretty sure. Because I just use Science Direct for most stuff, and I don't think there's more to this. There's just a lot of citations. And references. Yeah, there's not that much to it. At least not a C. What's this? Access through your organization. I don't have an organization. Why not? It's not. Copy the link and put it into Sci-Hub. I've never used Sci-Hub. I'm not sure if Sci-Hub even works for me. Because when I try to open Sci-Hub, it is so slow. It literally won't open. Is the insane part about this. The density of Maindronia was found to be negatively correlated with plant cover. Interesting. Okay, the site literally cannot be reached. I don't know why. Which one should I be using? Like, which Sci-Hub is one that would work for me? This one seems to work. Pismin? Are these even Sci-Hub websites? I'm so confused. So they actively avoid areas with lots of plants and insects and biodiversity. Antisocial insects. Honestly, I get it. Honestly, understandable. I'm so confused about Sci-Hub. Silent search box available, list and search results. I've never used Sci-Hub. I usually just go Science Direct and just read as much as there is. Okay, let's go back to the Science Direct. Hold on. Hold on. Was it this one? Yep. Let's try what it does, I guess. Yeah, okay. There is not a server anywhere near me, apparently. Because this is slow. Oh, okay, we found one that works. Gotcha. Mandrania subsist pretty much only on bits of organic crud blown into their wastelands by the wind. There's the full introduction. There's the table. You know, I find it kind of strange that we're still not at the point where we made all the information available to everyone. Because what's the point of doing research and doing science for like the general population of Earth if most of us cannot access it, I guess? I don't really see the point in it. So that then means that you have to use like sort of fishy websites like Sci-Hub? Or have to pirate something about it? The answer is that publisher want to make money. I mean, I totally get that they want to make money because money rules the world, but it's still kind of odd to me that there is money to be made there. Because I'm pretty sure... Okay, wait, no. Yeah, no, I totally get it, but I still think it's really useless to sort of gatekeep it, actually. As even go to the researchers, it goes to the academic cartels, sorry, I mean journals. The academic journals, yeah. I don't... It's weird. You know, I just don't see a good point for it other than money. And I honestly hate that money is a good point for a lot of stuff. Yeah, most of everyone who's not a publisher agrees with you. It's stupid, but that's how it works. Yeah. The thing is, technically we could do something against it if someone starts it. And I guess Sci-Hub is technically trying to pave the way for that. But the thing is, scientists need the publishers as well to get their research out there. At least in most cases. Or in a lot of cases. It's just kind of weird. Does this lead me to where I want to be? It is. Okay, it's literally just called that. Goddamn. I could so go on to a capitalistic rant right now, simply because that's what I do, and because it annoys me. Because the thing is, right, if you wouldn't need money, you could actually pursue things you'd want. And yeah, if you get bored, you'd probably still start working something, but you'd start working something you'd actually want, instead of just, oh, I need to pay the bills. But nothing in the world is free, so people start working jobs they don't actually like. People do a lot of bad stuff for money. Main Joni has the coolest silverfish head. It's the most interesting silverfish I've read about. I'll give you that. I'm not sure I'd consider it that cool. I'm not sure what I'd consider a cool silverfish. But interest... Okay, I need to check something because Twitch keeps saying that my bitrate is unstable. And I want to see if my stream reflects this or not. But it looks fine. At least currently it looks fine. I'm just gonna have it open on my phone, simply for that reason. I don't know though. It is one of the animals most suited to colonize Mars, assuming we solve the breathable atmosphere problem. Honestly, I'm not for the idea that we colonize Mars in general. I know that it's like a topic that we're currently doing because, oh yeah, we're ruining the planet. But if we have the technology to technically go to Mars, terraform it into a world we want it to be, have it a world that we can live on, why don't we just save the world we already have? I'm not really for moving to another planet with all of humanity. I feel like we could just use the actual planet we have and just, you know, stop climate change or do something against that instead of just, oh yeah, plan C is just, yeah, we ditch the planet we killed. I feel like it's worse. I feel like there are better options, you know. There are probably better options. I really need to clean up my tabs again. Okay, I need this to stay open though. I do want to learn that. I did not mean to open that. Hold on, let me close this. Okay, we're cleaning tabs now. Where do I even start? Hold on. No, I need this, otherwise I won't remember. I need this. This is what... Yeah, okay, we're not getting anywhere if I do this. Hold on. Close this. I definitely don't need that. What is this? Oh, I still want that. Don't need that. That's a cool one. Technically don't need that. Have I read this? No, but I did mean to. I did not finish watching that. Those are tabs I use. Okay, I am definitely a messy person when it comes to most of my stuff. I have a system, I swear. Oh, wait. New moth species? Hold on, I just... Wait, hold on. I just... I just scrolled Twitter and... and the first thing I see is like, new species. And it's a new moth species. This is... Wait, this is cool. Wait, which link is better to read it? I don't use either of these. Are most entomology jobs boring stuff like save honeybees, this and control mosquitoes that, rather than studying the cool insects of the world like Maindronia? Not particularly. I mean, I can't really speak out of experience about it, but I definitely know that there's more interesting stuff than save the honeybees and control mosquitoes. Because technically mosquitoes control themselves, we just need to revert the damage we are doing to the honeybees. So we're kind of fighting with each other on that. Okay, what's the new species? As described, can be distinguished from sister species by larger size. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. So apparently they found a new moth species, which is obviously cool. I just need to find out what that species is called. So it's related to this. I don't think they've named it yet, just that they've found it. Amphoraberio 1980 is a genus within the subfamily Hadinae. This genus has a close relationship with the Rama species complex of the genus. I'm sorry, I am so bad with Latin names that I will not even try to pronounce it this time. It compromises 3 species groups: the Manda group, the Angustipenis group, sorry to who never named that, and Rubrocinaria group. The species Mumtawan Islands belongs to the... A new species related to Anthoa changi ronke and ronke is described from National Park. The new species can be distinguished from its sister species by its larger size and some differences in the genitalia. Now the number of species in the genus Anthoa is increased to 11. The materials and methods. Yep. Figure A is male, figure D is female. Wait, C... Okay, not a lot of differences actually. Just in the pattern currently. Live male adults. They don't show the abdomen in this one. The abdomen is ripped off in this one for some reason. It's also in this one. But they only have a female paratype here for some reason. Specimen that helps define the scientific name of a species. Okay. Female figure 1D. Male genitalia. Female genitalia. The new species is the sister species of Echangi. They're a bit larger. Okay, that's good. The forewing length of the type specimens. The new species is dedicated to Professor Min Wang, who has carried out extensive work in lepidopteran taxonomy in Southern America. Oh, in Southern America? No, in Southern China. Hold on. Why did I go to that? Oh, they got 7 adults. So it's not like oh, we found one. That's cool. I'm guessing a lot of people didn't know that they were different. So they called it Amphora Wangi? Min Wang. That's why it's the Wangi. That's cool. That's cool. Hell yeah. Okay, can we find more about this by googling it? Biodiversity. Okay, that's pretty much all we have on these currently. I guess only a singular paper got published so far. It's still cool. I love when new species that get discovered. Because it just shows how little we actually already know. Do they cite the actual article? Hold on. New species. What's this article? Barrio from Vietnam. I am so confused by all of these websites. Why can none of you build a proper website? Like, why are we not using all the space here? And figure 2. Yeah, it seems like they didn't find a lot of differences between male and female. Which is also always fun to see. I sort of wonder what caused evolution to sometimes differentiate male and female. Like, other than genitalia, of course. Would be kind of interesting to me, I guess. But generally evolution would be sort of interesting to me. In general. But I don't understand quite what causes it yet. Like, why some things evolved how they did. We know about some species, why they evolve stuff. For example, if you look at the evolution of moths, you can almost exclusively go towards their cat and mouse race between bats and moths. So, for example, you have some tails on some Luna moth or some Actia species, which are exclusively to defend themselves against bat sonar. There are some moths that make noises, for example, clicking at rates that would disturb the bat sonar. So they clearly evolved that to defend themselves against bats. But I can't really find anything on why, for example, the plume moth evolved the wings that they have. Like, what is the main point of them having that shape? Because clearly other moths didn't evolve them, but instead evolved something different. Okay, now my bitrate is excellent. I am so confused, but I'm taking it. That's fine. I didn't change anything, by the way. But you know what? Sure. Higher bitrate is higher bitrate. That's fine by me. Why not? There's just so many projects I want to work on now. But I don't have like full time yet. I still want to rest up before I do more content creation, but I have so many ideas for things. I just don't have the time or the skills usually, which kind of hurts. Building skills takes time, so I just don't have time in general. I don't know. I really hope I can do this full time sometime. Like someday, that would be super cool. And have the capabilities to do all of my fun little projects. Okay, the new species is definitely something I will later go more into. What was this? Those were Sci-Hub. Okay, wait, I need to fish all the articles out I want to read later. Or tomorrow. I probably won't do it anyways. Still need that for later. Why did my phone just vibrate? What happened? I got an email. Alright, not that important. Do people actually use the rerun on Twitch? I don't think I've ever seen a rerun. That's just what VODs are for, are they not? Isn't that just why you have VODs on? Why would you stream something you've already streamed? Are you on Team Spider or Team Scorpion? Spider, for sure. I find them way more interesting. The thing with Scorpions don't really compel me. I know that Scorpions are like super interesting probably. I just don't really see or feel the need to read up on them or to educate myself about them. I know that they're closely related to spiders since they're both arachnids, but definitely Team Spider. What is everyone else on? I'm curious what everyone else is on, because I can see why you would like Scorpions. But I definitely need to keep drinking my coffee or I'm gonna have dry mouth for a bit. Okay. Scorpions are the goat. I don't know. Scorpions. Yeah, I don't. I can see why they're interesting. And I can totally understand people really liking them. But I don't really have a reason for it either. I know that some people have like reasons why they like something, but I just like things I like, you know? What's your thoughts on other arachnid orders like camel spiders and the other silly guys? I'll be honest, I'm not that into arachnids. Like, at least not research-wise. Unironically, the most research I have done on arachnids was actually on spider sex. And the different ways that male spiders try to, like, not get eaten by female spiders. I think those are the most articles I have read about arachnids. And, like, sexual cannibalism is super interesting overall. That's also why I've read so much into, like, praying mantises, for example, and how females just devour the males, sometimes while still mating. And the fun part about that is that evolution has given males the option to just continue mating even without a head. So if a female eats a male's head while mating, in some praying mantis species, the male will just continue mating. It's just... It's so fun. And sexual cannibalism in spiders is also something so interesting, because they're basically doing spider BDSM. They're absolutely doing bondage. There's definitely a top and bottom situation. The females are clearly tops. It's so interesting to read up on. You're clearly a moth person. There's a lot of interesting literature on moth-mite interactions. I have not seen any of that. I wouldn't know what moth and mite interactions would be. The main interactions moths have, from what I know, is with bats, and sometimes birds if they're day flying. Actual cannibalism of mantids is actually much rarer in the wild than in captivity, and when it does happen, it's usually before the mating, not after. Yeah, it is. The thing is, the main reason why it's more, why it's so much less rare in captivity is simply because the males can't really flee anywhere in captivity. Like, in the wild, the male can absolutely just ditch and just try to run as fast as they can. But in captivity, they just don't have that option a lot of times. But yeah, you're totally correct. But it's still... A lot of mites are parasites of moths. In fact, many mites live on the moth's ear structures. Hold on, this sounds curious. Mites in moth ears. Wait, you've piqued my interest. You know what the fun part about entomology is? I am reading a lot of articles. I am reading up on so many different things. And yet people can come into the stream or like anywhere in general and just tell me, yo, have you heard about this? And I'm like, no, I haven't. And then you just go down a different rabbit hole. It seems like I can never run out of different entomological stuff. I only have on one ear, so the moth can still hear with the other ear. If the hearing of the moth is too impaired, it gets eaten, which also kills the mite. Okay, wait, I can find... Yes, I found one mite that of certain noctuid moths. I haven't read up on mites, which is interesting. The thing is, a lot of people also forget that mites are technically arachnids, because a lot of people just consider them insects, which is fair. It's easy to forget. They don't seem that arachnidy. Some people think arachnid is a synonym for spider. Yeah, and I can understand why. I'm not shocked to find out it also includes other animals. The thing I found out when getting into entomology is that a lot of people do not have a great grasp on what insects actually are. Simply because okay, I'm gonna try to explain why that is and why it's kind of bad. Because the thing is, not a lot of people are into like insects, etc. That's why they make such good horror stuff. And the depiction of insects in media also doesn't really help it, similar to how sharks are. Sharks are always depicted as these like bloodthirsty, evil animals in water. Insects are also very often depicted as large swarms of something bad that will... In video games, you have a lot of enemies that are insects because you can pair them in a lot of big groups and make them like these annoying little pawns some enemies put out. In movies, people figured out that people are scared of spiders, so arachnophobia. But the thing is, arachnophobia pretty much honestly just includes spiders. I don't think people are as deathly afraid of scorpions as they are of spiders. And the interesting part about that is they don't know that they're technically arachnids sometimes. And even if they did know, they would still just be scared of the spiders. Obviously, you're still scared of a scorpion because big thing with a stinger. But not as panicky without reason like spiders. But also insofar as they resemble spiders. Yeah, see, they have to resemble spiders. So anything that looks like a spider, they're scared of. Scorpions don't look like spiders. There are a lot of different animals that kind of mimic spiders. There's a moth that mimics jumping spiders. And there are also spiders that mimic, for example, ants. So they aren't scared of those. Like, none of the quote-unquote ants, because they're spiders. But they don't know that. So it's just, if it looks like a spider, I'm scared of it. The Million Giant Spider does very much get super boring. I totally agree. I do think bug horror could be really cool. Especially if you go back to like ancient superstitions about stuff. I do think Tokyo Ghoul did something really cool with bug horror. Where, I don't remember his name, I think his name was Jason, who was like the really big evil guy who tortured Ken Kaneki. And he put a centipede into his ear, which, well, yeah, obviously it doesn't really happen. But it's super interesting because it's kind of a newer take. And if you compare that to why earwigs are earwigs, because in older times, there was like this myth that earwigs would crawl into your ear and eat your brain or something similar to that. So that's why there are earwigs. And I think you can really work with that. Like, give more giant mangaroons or assassin bugs. I think if you get too niche or too interesting with the species, you lose people. Like, I can totally understand why horror movies, fantasy movies, action movies use what they use. But if you come from like a entomological background and are interested in that, I can also totally understand that you want something else. Because, yeah, the 700... the 700 tarantula that got big is kind of boring. I do also really hate the trope of haha, big insect equals alien. I think it's lazy. Because the thing is, I also enjoy writing. I don't know if this is probably not that common knowledge about me, but I do write my own D&D campaigns. I homebrew a lot of different stuff for that, and I am really into writing. I like world building. It's super fun for me, and it's a creative outlet for me. So I can see both sides of this now, because simply I educated myself. Fallout is great because it uses lesser known species like scorpion flies. Fallout is great. Fallout is really fun for that. I haven't played Fallout that much. Oh my god, hi Fistel! Hi, how are you? Welcome to the little chat. Fistel is also a biologist. The one thing I do know about Fallout is that there's a Mothman event, which I'm super happy about. Almost anytime like moths or general insects are used in media, I'm getting a bit like a little happy kid, you know? Like Mothra, Mothman, stuff like that. Just makes me giggle and kick my feet. I don't think it's so good when they just get adapted, because there's so much interesting stuff you can actually do with moth designs and how many different ones there are. It's just super fun. Also, it's always so nice when video games feature like bug collecting and base them on actual insects. I'm good, I hope you're well. I am doing great. I am on official vacation from my normal day job, which means content creation focus and yapping a lot about bugs. There's a parasitoid moth called... Hold on, a parasitoid moth. I am stacking up articles I need to read now. This is not good. They're parasites. To what? The larvae are parasitoids feeding on larvae of paper wasps. Okay. The moths finally got revenge. The moth larvae were like, you know, wasps are treating us like food for them. Let's just turn the tables, you know? And I like that. The cat and mouse head-to-head game of different animals and species is so fun to observe and just have, you know? I think we might have found Moth of the Day. I still need to write those. I'm trying to get back into the flow of doing those, because they're so fun to do. Just picking a moth, reading up on it, and then creating a short overview of what that moth is about is so much fun, especially if you're into moths like me. Okay, I definitely need to read up on both the mites, the Sooty winged Chalcolia. I still have I still have an article open that I need to read, which is just titled "Moths Vibrate Their Genitals to Avoid Bats," which is such a funny article. I've skimmed through it just to like get an overview, but I still want to read it in depth and see if National Geographic actually cited their sources. I think they did. They usually do. It's really interesting actually how rare carnivory is in Lepidopterans compared to other major insect orders. Let me think. Actually, yeah. You're actually really correct about that. If you think about how common it is in other species, yeah. But moths have fully evolved away from that. Like if you go, for example, to Saturnids, they've evolved away from eating in general. They don't eat. They don't have mouths. They don't have anything to consume food. So their main plan is literally just to get big as a larva, mate as much as they humanly not even humanly can, as much as they possibly can, and then the cycle just repeats itself. Which is so interesting. Another example of carnivory in adult Lepidopterans, I can think of a vampire moths, Calyptra, which drink the blood of mammals. Yeah, I guess so. I do guess, yeah. There's also... Yeah, but tear-drinking moths aren't carnivorous. I can't think of anything else. I do only think the vampire moth is that. Carnivorous moths. There's the large blue though. Okay, we got an... Carnivorous love lepidopteran is slightly more common but still rare. There are those carnivorous caterpillars in Hawaii. Yeah, in caterpillars it's a lot more... In caterpillars it's a lot more common, I think. But in adults it's really not. Since when are you on YouTube? The title is first time multi-streaming, so it's the first time. I've only uploaded on YouTube before that, but I figured I'd give it a try. So why not, you know? I do think it's nice, because why wouldn't I use both? I just had to swap over from Streamlabs OBS to OBS Studios, which I hadn't done before. But the problem with Streamlabs is that you have to pay premium for stuff that you can already get with open source features some people have made. So now we're using open source stuff. Sometimes caterpillars and some species may cannibalize each other when no food is available, but that doesn't really count since most things will cannibalize under extreme starvation. Yeah. I mean, it's only some species of Lepidopteran caterpillars which do that. I think they're already carnivorous if they do that. I could be wrong on that though. But I'm pretty sure the carnivorous ones will cannibalize each other sometimes. But we're again at the thing like how evolution is turning some other ways on some different things. And it's honestly just really interesting to find out why they do that. But I cannot find that much research on why they do these things. But there definitely has to be a reason. Sometimes ravaging entire crops. Less than 1% of the Lepidoptera species are carnivorous butterflies and moths. They are not impressive predators, feeding mainly on slow, soft-bodied scale insects, eggs of other insects, or ant brood. In the US, there's only one carnivorous butterfly. The harvester. Unlike other American butterflies who larvae feed on plants, the caterpillars of the harvester feed only on woolly aphids. Yep. Once again, only on carnivorous larvae. It's so interesting to find all of this. And it's also super fun for me to see how much I actually learned. Because I don't really know how much I know about insects until someone asks me a question or brings up a topic. And in like those conversations, you do realize, oh my god, I actually know a lot of stuff. I've read up on a lot of stuff. But otherwise you'd be like, so you need that kind of, you need that outside, it's not really validation, you just need the input from outside to realize how much you've actually grown with knowledge. Which is something really important. Epipuropidae are a whole family of moths with parasitic larvae of plant hoppers, so that's another example. Interesting. Yeah, if I... Okay, I cannot keep opening tabs for this. I cannot. My poor browser. My poor PC. That's the wonder with bugs, there's always new things to learn. Exactly! That's the impressive thing about this. Because no matter how much you read up on it, there will always be something new. Because there's already been a new species discovered again like a week ago that we can read up on. Then there's new research coming out and you can read up on more stuff. And there are just so many different species you can read up on. Like alone, if you go for moths, you have like 160,000 different species you can read up on. Given most of them aren't that impressive, but there's still so many impressive ones. In butterflies, you have a way more manageable number if you just want to read up on those. Where I think we're getting close to about 19,000 species. Which would still take you a while. Let's say you read up on one species a day, you'd still need about 52 years. Well, moths and butterflies are not quite a fair comparison since butterflies are a subset of moths. Moths and butterflies are not quite a fair comparison. I mean, yeah, you mostly include them. You mostly like group them together as lepidopterans because that just makes sense. Because they don't have that many big differences if you look deeper into it. But still, I think we can differentiate them at some. From a scientific standpoint, not that. No, I mean, there is no group that includes all moths that doesn't include butterflies. Some moths are closer to butterflies than to other moths. I guess so. But it's just getting really into in-depth, you know? I would say a biggest distinction is not so much between moths and butterflies, but between microlepidopterans and macrolepidopterans. That is a fair distinction you can definitely make, yeah. But I think generally grouping them as lepidopterans in a scientific standpoint totally makes sense. But the thing is, I generally like to keep things here a bit generalized as well, so that people who are not that in depth with a lot of stuff can still learn new stuff. So it definitely makes sense in some cases to differentiate moths and butterflies if you want to explain something about them. Basically, a large colorful stuff versus tiny brown. Yeah. I can totally see where you're coming from. Definitely. From a scientific standpoint and an educated standpoint, it totally makes sense. Things like saturnids and sphingids are much more akin to butterflies than they are to tiny nondescript. Oh, look at it. They definitely are. But for some reason we still decided to like group them away from each other. But I think butterflies and moths, like the whole distinction generally, is way more for like the general public. And I think the distinctions are mostly used, oh look, it's small and brown, that has to be a moth. And big colorful is butterfly. Butterflies are moths with good PR. So moths like Urania are massive and colorful, and anyone who didn't know any better would call it a butterfly. I think that's where I'm too far into being into moths. It's so weird since moths are colorful too. That's the thing, right? I can't really speak for what people would consider a moth or what people would consider a butterfly, because I'm just too into the distinguishing parts about them. I actually didn't know there were colorful moths. You didn't? Okay. Hello, Jolly Ento. Hello, Gator. How are you? Welcome everyone to the stream. We're currently discussing butterflies and moths and what makes them different. The thing is, for me, the main difference is usually... For me, the main differences between what is a butterfly and what is... what's a moth is just... It gets so clear to me once you get into, like, the main differences they have. It's like when I thought only Nvidia cards could use Vulkan in games since all the marketing I saw was Nvidia branded. I guess butterflies are just better, just have better branding. The marketing behind them was better. There's some butterflies that look pretty mothy, like those in the family handling. Yeah, there are definitely moths that look like butterflies and moths that look like... Wait, butterflies that look like moths and moths that look like butterflies. Moths are like shorter, I think. Define shorter, because if you want to talk about smaller, you're immediately wrong. And there are so many more different variations of what we consider moths. Moths tend to have clubbed antenna, I think. Butterflies tend to have the clubbed antennas, while moths have the, like, big feathery kind. Generalized. Different moth antennas is so fun to look at, actually. Because there are so many different ones. Let's see if I can find a good image. The thing is... You're not wrong to think so is the thing, because there are moths with clubbed antennas. But generally moth antennae are so random. There are moths in my room and there are no butterflies in my room. How do you know though? How do you know? Okay, I think this one works. These are pretty much what you can find on moths. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or like these. Show the chat a picture of Urania. It's unbelievably beautiful moth. Urania moth. They're super beautiful. One second though. These are, I think most of them are moth antenna, or antenna that moths can have. But most people consider the feathery ones moths, but then you can have these stringy ones as well. While you have butterfly antennas. You usually have clubs at the end, which is rats and squirrels. It's definitely not rats and squirrels. I'd say rats and mice. Maybe hamsters. But yeah, these are beautiful. They're super cool. And yeah, this is a moth. Moths in a family. Micropterigidae. They're the most primitive moths and the only ones with chewing mouthparts rather than a proboscis. Hold on. Okay, I definitely still need to find a better way to handle YouTube chat. I didn't realize moths still had chewing mouthparts. But I guess some still have to have them, right? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Biologically, they're both rodents, and squirrels can be equally opportunistic scavengers. I feel like it'd be easier to differentiate a squirrel to a different rodent than a butterfly to a moth. I understand that they're both rodents. What's the rodent I'm thinking of currently? Yeah. The big problem with your rodent situation is this is a rodent. You know what I mean? I feel like differentiating rodents is a lot easier. I love capybaras, but the fact that they're rodents is so funny to me. Let's go for the largest rodents, shall we? Capybaras, beavers, porcupines, maras, coipu. Yeah, these are large rodents. What if I showed you one of the biggest moths? This is the Atlas moth. If you think this is brown and boring, you'd be wrong. So, considering how we know, or how some people want to differentiate colorful and not colorful, this should be a butterfly in their eyes. Different example. I can clearly tell you this is a moth. But it's colorful, it's big, and they're having sex. What is Timon from Lion King? What animal is he? What is he? Meerkat. What's a meerkat? Small mongoose. What are mongooses? I totally misspelled that. What's a mongoose? Carnivorous mammal. Nope, they're mammals. Although I could not tell you the difference between mammals and rodents. And then there's also marsupials, which a lot of other stuff counts into. So I'm very bad at... I could not tell you what is a rodent and what isn't. Hi Pixel Cora, how are you? Welcome to the stream! One of my friend is a moth. They're rosy maple moth. Oh, rosy maple moths are awesome. Oh, another great example actually. Yeah. Now, great colors, very good colors. Is it a moth or is it a butterfly? Why is this? I don't like that AI shows up. Shut this down. I don't want this. I really do not like that. Oh, keep AI out of my stuff. Rosy maple moths are my favorites. So cute. They're absolutely adorable. I absolutely adore them. I did also 3D model one once. I don't remember if that still exists somewhere. but I will. I generally have to check up on where I have those keychains. Because I have 3D modeled keychains technically of different moths that I still really want to publish for different stuff and maybe print some. Because I have one on my key, like on my bundle of keys, and I love it. How much do you know about the lepidopteran's closest relatives, the caddisflies? Oh god. That is a good question. I don't think I know that much. I've read up on them. I think I read up on them for some... What did I read up on for that? Wait, why did I read up on those? The lava built those cool suits of armor. Hold on, let me find why I read up on those. It was definitely for a lecture, I think. Why did I read up on those? Hold on. I read up on them for some reason. I don't remember why though. Hope you reached 100. Thank you. I also hope that we can still hit it end of the year. That's still the main goal, I think, because I do also want to make more content on YouTube soon. Okay. What are my end goals actually? I think I only have YouTube left as goals for this year. And also, I'm also planning stuff for next year already. How has my day been? My day has been great, actually. My day has been really fun. I got to sleep in late. I went shopping with some friends, some party people, which was fun because I needed new gym clothes. And some of my t-shirts actually look like clothes moth got into them. Then I had a fruit platter. I really like my fruit platters. Yeah, I had a fruit platter with some chocolate sauce, which is so good. Also, Christmas hat, hee. Yes. I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas, but I do enjoy some Christmas spirit. And just the ease of end of the year, I guess. Mostly I'm just enjoying my holidays, I think. There's a recent moth story I will love. A very enigmatic moth, Titanomus phoenix, which also has not been seen for over 60 years, was recently seen again. Hold on. The thing is, I have seen a lot of those articles go around. Bug. We're indeed bugs here. Everyone in this chat are my little caterpillars. My little caterpillars. I'm still trying to get a mascot for you guys. And also working on a TTS model. I'm working on stuff. It's not even assigned to any family. What? Hold on. Titanomus phoenix. What do you mean it doesn't have a family? What wits do you usually make? Videos do I usually make? I think most of my YouTube videos are currently are lectures and some short bug facts for YouTube Shorts. Some of them have gaming in them? Titanoboa Phoenix? No, Titanoboa would be the... Wait, that's not... Hold on. Something's not right. I can't find it. Pixel Cora, just a small thing on chat etiquette. You don't really go into someone's stream and talk about being also a content creator unless you're like asked about it. Not Phoenix to the most Zerota. Alright, hold on. No, it's fine. It's also something I've learned in like being here for a while. Sister, there we go. But it's just general advice for being in a content creator space. People don't like self-advertisement that much. Wait, Anonymous. What do you, how does it not have a family? What do you mean? How can it not have... What? How does it... Okay, I'm trying to... Is it not closely related to anything? Have we not found anything related to it? Frosted Phoenix. Oh, that's where I got the Phoenix from. I'm currently unable to place this moth with an existing super family. As endemic to New Zealand, classified as data deficient. New Zealand's most enigmatic moth. Only 10 specimens have been collected since... None since 1959? A living individual was observed in March 2024. Were they called extinct? I'm saying it should be a new family. Yeah, we don't know what it's related to beyond being a moth. That's so interesting. Holy shit. Meaning wait. It's been spotted in March 2024. How did we miss it? I think a big problem with like with finding different moth species that a lot of people don't pay attention to them if they aren't aware of insects. So a lot of species just go, oh yeah, we haven't seen that. If there aren't enough like hobbyists putting them into iNaturalist or something. Unplaced genus and may require its own family. The genus species refers described location of its specimens collected need to be clarified, resulting in an error made by Merrick in his 1920, the most important place of New Zealand. Hudson discussed and illustrate. It's beautiful is the thing. How big is it? It's quite big, no? I don't know. Wait, I don't know what's worse actually. Because this moth has been like missing for like 65 years. We haven't seen it. But there's also like the white witch moth, which we just don't know anything about. Because we don't see it a lot either. But we do sometimes see it. I'm currently going to absolute hyper focus of trying to find as much as possible on this. Because there are some references to it from like 1928. I love I've actually seen rare on nature, even though fought the extinct species, but simply fought with nothing because they're just another break. That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm thinking too! Okay, wait, let me catch up on chat. Sponge moth. What kind of moth are you? The species I based my model off of is the spongy moth, the Montreal Despar. Which is one of my favorite moth species, simply because of the story of how they got to the US and how funny that epidemic actually started. I do think everyone that sees a bug should take a picture of it, simply because. You just should. Just because what if you find an endangered species? That would be so cool. What if you discover a new species? I don't know how you can't be interested in this. But I'm probably just too much into this. What's your favorite movie this year? Oh god. Have I seen any new movies that came out this year? I hated most of the new movies. What movies have I seen this year? Hold on. Wait, do I watch new movies? What have I seen? Oh god. What have I seen? Help, what have... Okay, I genuinely don't know what I've seen. The thing is, most of what I watch are like bad movies that just make me cringe and laugh. So if I'm going by what was the funniest movie I saw, which made me... I think it's Snake Outta Compton. It was so bad. Like, that's currently the cream of the crop of the bad movies I've seen. What else have I seen this year? Oh god, I'm drawing a blank. Help. I can only think about the last two Christmas movies I've seen. Which both of them were fine, I guess. But I think most of what I watched this year were shows. I think, yeah, I do think my favorite thing in general that I watched this year was Arcane Season 2. I was so hyped for it, and I still am. It's so awesome. Are you excited for Sonic 3 thoughts? I mean, Keanu Reeves is in it. that's already a good metric for me, I think. Why wouldn't I like Keanu Reeves? I watched Sonic 1 and 2 and I did like them. I definitely did like Sonic 1 and 2. So I'm definitely interested in watching it. I'm watching Sonic 3. I prefer cartoons or anime. Define cartoons and anime. Because I feel like they have definitions. But if you just mean anything animated that isn't anime with cartoons, then I'm definitely preferring animations. I do like anime though. Oh, I've watched Jujutsu Kaisen this year. That was also really good. I did start Dr. Stone because it was interesting, but it didn't catch me that much. And animated stuff for like anime like MHA or Demon Slayer. Yeah, then I definitely prefer animated stuff. But I generally group them similarly. Because they're technically both animated, they just have a lot of different art styles. But I think one of my favorite shows of this year was Bluey. Unironically, I love Bluey. I don't think I watch that much different stuff though. I watch a lot of YouTube and like deep dives, which is definitely more of what I'm into currently. And and I try to read a lot. I'm definitely trying to get back into reading more genuine books, other than just reading articles on my phone or on my PC. Because the thing is, I enjoy reading the articles, but it definitely shows how short my attention span has gotten, and that I need a hook for it. But I have so many great books I really want to read that I really should. Let's try Tokyo Revengers if you ever want more anime. I think I've started Tokyo Revengers. I don't think I liked it that much. At least the first few episodes not. It didn't really catch me, I think. I definitely preferred JJK and Chainsaw Man, but I did also prefer reading Chainsaw Man. I do genuinely prefer physical, like, books over watching the shows. That's why I also read smut, like a lady. Have you tried Dandadan? Oh, I still have to. I know that it's supposed to be good, but I'm currently in like a state of where I don't really watch stuff. The thing is, I like really strange stuff. I think one of my all-time favorite animes is Devil May Cry Baby. Simply because of how strange it is and how unique it is. I don't really care for like generic shonen. Oh look, another isekai where you turn into something. It's... yeah, you know, it's... Lady of culture, you are. I definitely am. Coffee or tea? Considering I'm currently having coffee while I am talking to you, I would say coffee. I do definitely enjoy tea though. I just really drink more coffee. Simply because I am caffeine dependent at this point. I do want to drink more tea though. But the best thing ever about Devil May Cry... Devil... Man, Crybaby. There are so many memes about it, but I just love how good it actually is. Like, for what it is, it's insane. I still really need to... I haven't found the actual manga for it. I don't think there is one. But I want to show you the funniest frames there are. Because there are so many funny ones. I think everyone knows the Devilman Crybaby run, which is so iconic. But some of these are just so goofy. But it's such a good anime. One Punch Man Season 3, you excited? Not really something I keep up with, honestly. I don't keep up with that much different stuff. I mean to watch a lot of stuff, but I never get around to. That reminds me, I need to... Where's Amazon? Prime Video. Oh, what was it called? Oh god. Oh, their secret level. That's what it was called. Yeah. Yeah, still need to watch that. Definitely watching that after stream. Definitely meaning to watch that. Definitely will watch it after stream. Probably. Maybe. which something you can probably tell by being in this stream for approximately 5 to 10 minutes, is I may or may not have ADHD. Which means I jump from topic to topic, or either rabbit hole into one so much that I forget anything else exists. But I get excited about a lot of different stuff. I love it. I've come to terms with having it. I'm officially out of coffee. What's your thoughts on FNAF? Haven't really gotten into it. Played some of the games, watched the movie. It's fine. I know that it's really in depth, and I know some stuff about it. But it's really not my, like, something I go into as much. It's not something I just obsess over. I can enjoy it though. I can appreciate it for what it is. Thoughts on the game Deadly Creatures? Oh my god, we've talked about that before. Wait, Deadly Creatures. That's the one where you wait, you differentiate. I remember it. I remember it. Yeah, that's where you're like this. We've talked about Deadly Creatures before. It keeps coming up. That's so funny. Yeah, Scorpion and Tarantula. That is something I could definitely emulate for next year. That is something I definitely can maybe stream. I'm sure I can emulate it. What's the other game I still mean to emulate and play? Oh god. I know that I've downloaded it, I don't know where I've put it. My PC may or may not be a mess. Oh god, where did I put it? Oh right, I had Zoe install it. Oh god. I don't know where Zoe puts anything. Help. This PC. Oh, what was the game called again? Bug Island. That's it. There we go. Escape from Bug Island. I literally cannot run it. Okay, that's fun. Where's this? Open folder location. Oh, it's on my D drive. Why is it on my D drive? Okay, I still need to... Oh, yeah. Definitely been meaning to play a lot of different games, but I am really awful at actually pulling through on these kind of stuff. These kind of things. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to do stuff when I think about it, but it's a work in progress, honestly. Is there an emulator for it? Can I emulate it somewhere? What is this? Do I have Dolphin somewhere? Hold on. Do I own Dolphin? Okay, apparently my PC is being a bit slow, probably because I am streaming. I don't know. It should be on D drive as well then, right? But I can't see it here anywhere, so I'm gonna assume I don't have it. Yeah, this is just Dolphin emulator download. Okay, need to keep those tabs open. That's my system. I have tabs open on things I need to remember. That's my system. That's how I remember stuff. It's very hit or miss. I'm gonna be honest. I just got a notification from my phone that it's on 10%. That's not good. Okay. Let me charge my phone real quick. My model is about to go nuts. That looks fun. My model looked like some of like me and my school lectures sometimes. When I had to get up at 5 a.m. Which is definitely a fun thing to do for an 18-year-old. That's so fun. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's also... Okay, I have so many silly games I want to try. Where's the other one? There it is! Mushi King! Mushi King, the king of beetles. Hell yeah. Oh, that is such a funny game. I definitely still want to look into a lot of different games. I just cannot seem to remember. Anyone else have any topics they wanted to talk about? What did I do today? Hold on. Oh god, I have so much stuff I want to do. It's so frustrating. Being a creative person, but not being able to do a lot of different stuff is really frustrating. That is definitely something I want to do. That is definitely something I need to do. That is something I'm working on. Technically don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, I am having this like this really annoying little dilemma in my head recently about like, do I share what I'm working on or do I not? Because I really want to talk about what I'm working on because it is so fun. And I think it would be so interesting to show you guys what everything goes on behind like content creation. But then I take the surprise away of what I'm planning. And I think the surprises are so much more interesting. Because there are so many different things I'm doing. I do need to start a planner for that stuff. I don't have an app for that though. I use a Discord channel for most of my things actually. I do actually really like this playlist is what I'm realizing. It's super fun. That's so fun actually. I don't know if this is copyright striked, but sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll. We'll see if I get a copyright strike. I really hope not. Yeah, this is super fun. Do I have water left? I do not have any water left. This is planned perfectly, obviously. I think we're reaching the 2-hour mark on stream, so okay. Okay, a small announcement I still have for today. Because of my vacation and because of the holidays, I am streaming a lot more. And will also focus on more content creation in general. So if you do enjoy that, please do follow. We're trying to reach a lot of goals here, and I'm trying to make the best possible things possible. If you also want to communicate with me outside of just Twitch streams and want to talk to me or talk to anybody else in the community, there is a Discord server from us which you can join. It's called The Bug Room. We have a lot of different channels about entomology. There's art channels, there's articles you can read up on. I post every new fact I have in there, and generally a bunch of different things. Now for everyone who is over on Twitch, we're getting ready to raid. On YouTube, I don't know if such a system exists yet. So we'll be going over to another bug VTuber. This is Romeo. They are super fun. They sometimes post beetle facts as well. So I will send you over to them. I hope you had a great stream. I'll hope I see you again tomorrow at 7 p.m. CAT. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and goodbye.